Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Rachel Smith, the business grower. Got an itchy nose. That normally means I'm going to get annoyed, but hopefully not. So good morning. So today we are going to be talking about the number one strategy that helped me to triple my income in 2016. It's nothing fancy. You can do this as well. And I don't think I've specifically ever shared this. So I'm really excited to share this on a live today. So yes, I'm filling. It takes some time, doesn't it, for your audience to come on board. I'm also very, very thirsty. It's still really warm here in the UK. Morning, Nicola. Lovely to see you here. Well done for getting here. Right, so let's start this off properly. I'm Rachel Smith, the business grower, and I work with female entrepreneurs who are passionate about their business and who are looking for ways to work smarter, not harder. And in particular, I love to support my clients to call in a consistent flow of income and money to them. And that is why I created the 5K Club, to actually create an incubator to put you in, to put some love, attention and focus on you for 6 months, share all of the strategies and everything you need so that you can start to grow that consistent flow of income. And the club's been going since January, and already the people who've passed that have had an amazing time. So I've just given you a bit of an overview of who I am and what I do. My kind of superpowers are probably A, mindset, B, really helping you to develop a gorgeous and positive relationship with money so you can call more money to you without any great strive and worry and stress, because we all want that, don't we? And the kind of C element to my superpowers is definitely getting women into taking gorgeous aligned action, because that's what we want in our business, isn't it? We want to be taking action that feels amazing, that gets us results. So that's what we'll be talking about. And let me kind of take you back to 2006. Well, let me take you back to 2015. And some of you may have heard this before, but it's always worth reiterating, because I have not just woken up one day. I didn't wake up one day in 2016 and figure all of this out on my own. It's been a journey, and it's been a journey full of adventures. It's a journey of mistakes, repeated mistakes. It's a journey of spending money where there was very little benefit apart from the lessons that I learned from it. And it's also been a journey of frustration and worry and panic, really, about how the heck I was going to make this business that I was so passionate about actually become profitable. And definitely in 2015, I had been working really hard in my business in 2014. I'd been following, as we do, we all stalk like business coaches and mentors. I'd been following one for a little while. I was absolutely adamant that this was the right person for me. I generated the money that I needed in my business to invest in this person, and I spent the majority of 2015 working with this person. Now, there were some really good aspects to working with this person, but what I did discover is that I was working really hard in my business. And at the time, my daughter was only 4 years old and my son was 7. So it was a time when my children were quite little, and a time when I really didn't want to be working like 40, 50 hours a week, and kind of not having that freedom and flexibility that we all crave in our lives. I certainly hadn't given up one very, busy corporate job to recreate it again at home. So that was kind of 2015, and I did get results, but I got results from working very hard, and it felt out of alignment most of the time. And when I created this space to kind of reflect back on what had actually been happening, I realised that actually, the person that I'd chosen to work with, brilliant as this person was and is, they only had one model and they only had one concept, and that was to create a business following their own journey and following their own path and actions and so on. And also, it was a little bit naughty because I wasn't given the full picture, because behind the scenes this person had a whole team of Facebook ad experts, copy experts, all sorts of experts supporting them in the background. So it wasn't really very authentic, shall we say. You know, they were given off a certain persona that they did all of this on their own, and there I was, one person, one woman with two little children and a very, very supportive husband, trying to do the same job as many people, and certainly not being an expert in things such as Facebook ads. So anyhow, that was a big lesson for me in 2015. You know, I was burnt out, overwhelmed, and I was quite stuck really. And then so I did this big launch, which was a massive flop in 2016. And I had that kind of crossroads. And let me know if this is resonating with you. Now, have you reached a crossroads previously with your business, or are you at it currently, where it's like you either go all in or you make that decision to come out? So let me know, just give me some thumbs up if that is resonating with you, because I understand from talking and working with many women is that actually that's something that's really common, that we get to this kind of point where we have to make a sensible decision about what to do. And really in 2016, maybe the sensible decision would have been to give up. And I quite like quitting. I quit in lots of other things because I'm a great starter, I'm not a great finisher. But I just couldn't let go of this business. And one of the reasons why, morning Margaret, she's giving me some thumbs up, she knows what this is all about. Yeah. So Nicola's saying, yeah, just had a huge flop in the live course, definitely to go all in. Yes. Brilliant, and we'll talk about that. This is amazing, brilliant. Well done for sharing your story as well, because this isn't just a platform for me to share my stuff, it's a platform for you to come and get something out of spending your time here with me. Apologies about the road noise. I've got the window open because it's very sunny, and it feels wrong to block out the beautiful weather. So where were we? 2016. I just couldn't give up on this business, and one of the reasons is that the very reason why I'm in business is because I want to help and support women who are stuck in their business, who are quite frankly terrified that this is all they're going to be able to achieve. And I got great results in 2015, but I knew that there must be an easy way, a simpler way to actually call clients and money to me. So I let go of all of the practices that I've been practicing in 2015, and I decided that actually from 2016 going forward, I was only ever going to take aligned action. And as a trained coach and NLP practitioner, I totally knew about aligned action, and that's what I get my clients into, is taking aligned action. There isn't, I really strongly believe that there isn't a blueprint or a formula that you can give to somebody, that you can pass on to somebody else and say, follow this formula from A to Z and you will achieve your results, because every single one of us is different, and every single one of us has different strengths and weaknesses, likes, dislikes, personalities. And that's really important in business, because ultimately people buy you. And the only way that they can buy you is if they can hear you, feel you, and see you. And it's about you being your most authentic self as well. So let me know if that is resonating, if you're like, yes, I've been on this journey myself and I fully understand that there isn't a formula, that actually the way to do business is to be me. Or if that's the first time you've heard that, or you've not heard it for a little while and it's starting to create some questions for yourself in your own head, just, let's have a really engaged live here. Feel free to put down your own reflections or thoughts or questions, and I'll be really happy to integrate it into this live. So back in 2016, I decided to do all of the things that I already get my clients to do. I decided to do that for myself. So I obviously worked on my mindset, worked on my relationship with money, and I decided that instead of like having this beautiful website, which I do have, and spending all day long on social media, trawling through Facebook groups looking for my ideal client, I was like, well, actually, I'm going to become, like Nicola says, all in to actually achieve the results and the life and the business that I truly desired to have. And I was going to take full responsibility. So no more like blaming this person or that person or this situation or because of this. I took full responsibility that this was my business. I was the only one in it, and I kind of fully accepted that the results that I desired to achieve were going to have a massively positive impact on me and my family and my community and my friends and my clients. And I really got the fire like burning up within inside me, and I became very proactive in my business. So instead of all these fancy marketing strategies that I could absolutely scream at, it was about, yeah, absolutely, Nicola, don't go through groups if it doesn't feel in alignment. You know, I think there's a different way to work in groups, and we can talk about that if you want to. But I decided that I was going to take full responsibility for my business. At the end of the day, it's my business, isn't it? And I was going to become all in. So I really kind of got the fire burning within me. And I knew that 2016, the energy just felt like the right time to do it. So instead of sitting behind this beautiful website and doing all of the other strategies, I just thought, right, what feels amazing? And what felt amazing was creating, oh my God, offers. So this is the number one strategy that actually changed everything for me in 2016. It has also allowed me to build the business that I've got today. So it's great that this is resonating. So what do I mean by oh my God, offers? So people tend to have a beautiful website with a beautiful description of all their products and services, and they have a little kind of click work with me button, and you can have all of these fancy dancy marketing strategies that get people, you know, to your website, you know, push them to your blogs, push them to your work with me buttons. It, you know, and if that works for you, brilliant, well done. But it didn't work for me. So what I decided to do back in 2016 is that I was going to bring my offers to life. And when I looked at my offers sat on my beautiful website, I was like, do you know what? I'm really not very excited about these. So I decided to firstly go and investigate with my own audience what they were actually looking for and what I felt in alignment to actually create to help them. And that's what I did. So I started this dialogue with my audience, and I started to figure out exactly what they wanted and what I could provide for them. And I created offers. Now, Kelly's not on here, but she's one of my long-standing clients, but she also manages all of my website stuff as well. And what Kelly had to put with in 2016 is like, oh my God, maybe 2 or 3 times a month, I'd be saying, can you put the sales page up? Right, I've created this sales page. Could you put it up for me, please? And it started in 2016, this really energetic, fun experiment that I decided to have, where I just went out and created just amazing offers. Now, I'm not talking about cheap offers. I am talking about offers that were like something I would just get, you know, maybe be journaling, and I'd get the download to actually create. And I'd get really, really excited. I'd write the sales page out that very next day. I'd send it to Kelly. So can you get this up now? I'd start talking to my audience about it. I'd start selling it. And that's how it happened. And it was so much fun. 2016 was so much fun because I got into being very proactive with my offers. Did you just see something move there? I got really proactive into getting very much into alignment with my offers, creating great bonuses, great calls to actions, really having like short windows, like 10 days, the maximum in terms of launching, putting the energy behind it, getting people signed up. And I had so much fun, like calling new people to me, figuring out what worked, what resonated, running masterminds, running programs, running all like one-off trainings, live events, you know, it all started coming out. And it really, you know, you might be like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted at the thought of this. But the point is it allowed me to figure out what worked, what stuck, and it allowed me in 2017 to have a look at my business model and say, right, okay, what is actually resonating here? What do I actually want to continue to do? You know, if I was a high level energy person, maybe I would have carried on over the last 2 years doing exactly what I did in 2016, but it did take a lot of energy. And I kind of felt like in 2017 and 18 that actually I really understand what it is that I want to do and what my clients want as well, and I go out and do these great launches. So Nicola said, I've done this for this month. They all said confidence, and now I have a week of confidence lives and a bundle in the membership group. Still wait and see if this generates sales there, but definitely seeing a difference. Even promoting it generated me more group members. It is amazing, Nicola, because what happens is we get stuck in our own heads, don't we? We get absolutely stuck in our own heads, and then we think, oh, right, okay, and maybe we're doing, maybe we're stalking other people who've got a similar business to us, and we see them that they're doing something, and it's like, oh, right, maybe I should do that. But it just doesn't work. What works is actually just accepting that the people who know what they want to buy next from you is actually your audience. And you can go and ask them for free what they want from you. It's as simple as that. And there's lots of different ways that you can do that. And then it's just about accepting that you might have some offers on your website which are absolutely amazing, that still fire you up, that still make you feel really excited. But it's about taking responsibility for bringing those to life and bringing them to the marketplace. And for me, it felt much more exciting to go out there with like a proactive launch and a way of selling and getting in front of my audience than actually just creating a load of content that pushed people to my website, and I had to keep my fingers crossed that they would convert. But the way that I'm describing it, and let me know if it's clear for you, if you've got any questions about it, but the way that it worked for me was, remember to what I said right at the beginning, is I took responsibility. And part of that responsibility was my decision to become very proactive in my business and therefore very proactive in my selling. And yes, on my website, you will see that there are details about how you can come and work with me on a one-to-one basis, and there will be periods in my business that I will feel called to actually get really proactive in selling that. And yes, people do land on the page and come and work with me. But what I really wanted to inspire you with is, if you're not already going out there and being proactive and taking responsibility for getting those sales in, I really want to encourage you to do that. So what's Carol said? This sounds fab. I'm so want my business to be fun rather than hard slog. I'm a starter, not a finisher too. Brilliant. I'm going to create a ton of, oh my God, offers to see what happens. Well, the beauty is, Carol is part of the 5K Club. And the 5K Club is my membership club. However, it's slightly different, because what I've created is a special place for women who are ready to up-level everything in their business and therefore their lives. And I understand that that is not something you're going to achieve in 1 month or 2 months. So what I've created is a special place for women to be supported over a 6-month period. And part of the club is, yes, it's about training bundles, it's about implementation, it's about support and accountability, and it's all in there. And the club's been running since January. Every month has been a brand new module. We've got mindset, we've got selling, we've got offers, we've got planning, we've got content, we've got all sorts of things in there. So everything you need in order to really start to up-level your business and your results. But what I decided to do in July this month is actually run a live version of that. So, I've got to put my hand up and say that I'm part of membership clubs where there's loads of great content and I do not look at it. So what I wanted for my members is for me to be in a proactive state where I'm helping and supporting them, as I am doing over this 30-day period, to actually create their next income goal. So that might be 1K, it might be 2K, it might be 5K, it might be 7K, whatever it is for them. And it's 30 days of live workshops, live accountability days. Mondays is going to be really interesting, and I'll tell you why. And also it's about, really holding this space in the club for my clients to create goodness. And Carol is in there, and she knows at 10:30 today we're having our second live workshop. where she will be creating her next Oh My God offer. And I've already stoked her fire. She's going to come in there all guns blazing, and Annabelle's a member of that too. And what I really wanted to do today is to share this strategy that was massively impactful in a positive way for me and my business and my clients, and the ripple effect in 2016, and to also let you know that if this sounds exactly what you want to do and you want to come and be part of this live round of the 5K Club, you can. And the full details of the 5K Club are available here. Oh, that is the wrong one. That's really not very helpful. That is my website. So what I really wanted to do was to let people who are already members of 5K Club is to come in and have this opportunity of starting to understand what are the key blocks and foundational pieces for creating 5K months and beyond. And what I will share with you is everything I shared about what happened in 2016 and the responsibility that I took is that I generated more success than I'd had in the entire time that I'd run my business in 2016. And it's because we think that by keeping our fingers crossed or putting our finger in the air and like testing for where things might be coming from, that doesn't freaking work. What happens is when you get very intentional about your business, and when you take responsibility, and when you become all in, and when you are supported, that's when business happens, and that's when you can generate amazing results. And that's what I've done, that's what I want for my clients, that's what the clients over in the 5K Club are already achieving. So if you like the sound of that, you can be part of the 5K Club for £75 a month. It's a 6-month commitment, so you get all of me and so much more, and being part of this community of like-minded women for £75 a month, and that is it. And there's a whole load of other benefits, like you get 50% off my UK event, one-day events and things like that. But, I understand how to grow a business. I understand how to create freedom in your business. I understand how to run a business when you're juggling many other things. And I understand about the mindset to get into, the work to do with your money blocks and how to remove them, how to get into alignment, how to take action, how to create offers that fly off the shelf, how to feel awesome about selling. I'm selling right now and I do not feel uncomfortable about it or self-conscious about it. I'm very happy and very confident to be able to share with people what I've got. And if this is something that you want and need for your business to grow, I really want to encourage you to have a look at the details of the 5K Club. If it feels like the right thing for you to do, come and join us. We're only just starting week 2, so there's lots of opportunities for you to get this content and for you to grow your awesome business. So if anybody's got any questions about the 5K Club, about the live round, or anything I've shared today, please let me know. And if you're watching the replay, I do see your comments, so just leave your comments below and I will equally catch up with you there. But if you've got all of your fingers crossed, if you're spending all day long on social media, trolling through Facebook pages, stalking people in your marketplace, looking for the next shiny objects, what I will say to you is the thing that works is getting into aligned action and becoming fully responsibility and all in to make your business work. So if you're ready to generate 5K a month and beyond, come and join me in the 5K Club as we work together for the next 30 days to create your next income goal. And once you've cracked that, you're just building on it month after month. It's so fabulous. Right, no questions, so I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to get ready for the next live round. You will get immediate access to everything in the 5K Club when you come and join us. Go and check out the details and have a really fabulous Wednesday. Bye for now.